Hello, let's do Netflix Puzzled Starstruck for February 8th. Today's easy is called Gridiron. We'll do the easy and the hard. All right, the way we play this game is in each row, each column, and each colored region, we need to place exactly one star. And also the stars can't touch, so I can't put a star here and here because they would touch each other. So this gray region has only one place for a star, so it must be a star. Now blue is going to place a star in one of these two, which will always be in this row. So we can remove from the row, but we can also remove from here because it touches both of them. And again, stars can't touch. This cell here touches all of this dark blue, as does this cell. All right. What's next? Oh, only one place in orange. We could have just done that. One place in dark blue, one place in light blue, one place in yellow. Okay. One of these two is, no, sorry, this could be in as well. But this does touch all three of them, as does this. This sees all three. Two in the row, this touches that. Only one place left in brown, one left in green, one left in red, and we're done. So this was actually just a plonker, but I kind of missed. I did some more advanced logic before seeing that like orange had only one left. Just didn't scan properly. All right. Well, let's do the hard. It's called We're Number One. We do have quite a few ones in the grid. All right. Here, removes all from the column as well as these two. All right. What can I do? I don't think the one shape does anything naturally. Here, this touches all of gray. All right. Is there an obvious place to go next? This actually touches everything that's left in dark blue. Or sees, I should say. Sees it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let me just pull up my little pen here to help. Everything below this line, the 4 rows, it's 4 rows, right? So there's each row has one star. So there's going to be exactly 4 stars. But I also see that light blue is going to place a star below the line. Gray will place a star below the line. Purple will place a star below the line, and so will orange. And so that's our 4 stars, which means that this brown can't use those. Now that I'm actually paying attention to brown, I see that this rightmost column we're going to place a star in, and that will also be the star for brown. So the rest of brown also can't have a star. But this was still probably useful. Excuse me. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have 4 full regions above this line. What about columns? Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at the column, these 3 columns here between my lines. So again, 3 columns will be 3 stars. Now I know that my dark blue will definitely place a star in between those 2 lines. So will my light blue, and so will red. And so that means that if you're not those 3 regions, then you can't be a star. And so we can remove from all those. Now this is going to remove from the rest of its row as well as above and below it. These 3, this touches all 3 of them. Does this do anything? Hold on. I thought I found 4. Yeah, okay. These 2 aren't in. The 4 that I had earlier below this line, I didn't X those out when I should have. So red is now in these 4 only. I don't think there's a direct thing to do with that yet. This column's down to 2 places. I don't know that that's helpful. You could do a pretty massive chain off of placing a star here. I'm just kind of seeing it in my head, but let me just show you what I'm seeing in my head. I don't think I really want to use this, but paying attention to really powerful placements of stars can often be just helpful to explore the puzzle. This takes out of these 2, which places here, which takes out of here, which places here, which takes out of here, which puts it in one of these 2, which eliminates from there. That's out of there, that's out of there. So it's in one of these 2, right? So there's just a lot that happens that you can kind of see. And one thing you might want to look out for is, okay, does that cause a problem, or does that maybe finish the puzzle, right? It actually places here too. These would all be out. This would be out. Anyway, we're not going to continue on that. But the question you can ask then is, does this also do something interesting? And do they have an overlap in what they do? This doesn't seem quite as powerful. And I'm not going to look too far ahead on that. All right. So there's probably something much simpler to do, almost certainly. But there's no reason you have to solve the puzzle in the most minimal, optimal, logically pure way. Just have fun, whatever's fun for you. Um, let's see. Okay, I'm looking at these three columns here now, which probably should have noticed earlier, the ones lining up. So we definitely have, again, we have three, we're looking for three stars. One of them will be in green, and one of them will be in this, whatever this color is, like a light red or light orange, I don't know. Um, but we need one more star, and it's not going to be from brown. It's all X'd out. And so the last star actually has to be one of these two. And so as a result, these aren't in. But also, because it's in one of these two, we remove the rest of the column and these two. So that's interesting. Um, Now we're in one of these two. That removes the rest of the row. The two above are already out. One of these two removes the rest of the column. Now this isn't one of these two that removes from here. So now red must be here. And it actually is that spot that I said was really powerful. So if I continued on it, I would have just solved the puzzle, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it wouldn't have felt super logical. So whatever's fun for you. So oftentimes, if you just explore a really powerful spot, you'll just, you can even just place a star in there and see what happens. You can always undo back. And sometimes it just finishes the puzzle, and now you've saved yourself a good like 3 or 4 minutes. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do?